Alright. I think we're live? Wait a minute. Okay, I think we're live.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to tonight's regular main session of DUMBSKULLS, a
Wait,
Pathfinder
nothing is
2nd
different at
edition game. It is me,
Amazing.
your boy, Ezequiel, and I'm here with most of my lovely players here tonight. We're still waiting on one more to show up, but in the meantime, we're just going to sit here and chill and chat for a little bit.
The real question is, why does the Numbskulls Twitter icon still have a cowboy hat?
Don't worry about it. Also,
Yeehaw.
so we have top of the order is Big Dick Jeff.
Hey, I'm Big Dick Jeff.
Oh god. I forgot.
That's all you really need to know about me.
That's it. That's the only thing.
I forgot
Really,
what's our names.
really, it's Castro Stormblade.
It's me, your boy. It's Soup.
Are you sure it's that?
It's me.
me.
I mean, as far as Fencer goes, no, it's Big Dick Jeff. As far as real life goes, in this,
Legal name.
it's
As
Castro.
far as real life goes, it's Super Ninja 556.
5506. You
I
can
know
find them
what
on
it is
Twitter
in
at Super
real
Ninja
life.
5506.
Then we
Yeah,
have
say it all the time.
I will now
Exactly.
proceed to dox Steven.
Christ.
It's Steven.
Next, we have Ava.
Hi.
Hello.
You know who I am.
Do we?
You know
If they
what?
don't, they can
Yeah.
fucking figure it out.
Lamau. They're Brimstone of the Stone family.
So,
Hey
And-
y'all, if you can't recognize my voice, that's because I'm not veiled in skeleton bones.
Yeah.
Wait.
Exactly.
You've removed all of your bones?
Hell yeah, brother.
Boneless Ava?
Hell yeah, brother.
Boneless Ava. Boneless Ava with
Boneless.
Bolognese Ava.
I ate the bones.
Then we have Boko. Boko, show us who you are and who's your character.
It's me. Okay, I guess I have to introduce myself because you're not doing it for me. Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
I see what's happening here.
Okay.
Alright.
I'm Boka and I play the fan favorite that isn't Fencer.
So the number
Wait.
2 place.
The number
The
two,
mascot.
Babu.
The mascot, and also the most wealthy.
That continues to be true, yes.
Imagine having to buy things for your upgrades, dude.
Brim cannot
Oh,
handle
Hey,
his
Josh,
money.
while you're here, can you
Yes?
check how much money you used to have so that I can have
Fuck
it now?
no.
Okay. Does this character have a name, by the way, Boko?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
All right.
I don't
And-
know how to pronounce the accents.
And then finally we have Fencer. Fencer.
It was popping, Holmes. Sorry, I'm distracted because I'm trying to get Steven my gold.
Uh-huh.
It's 18 GP and 15 SP.
Cool,
I will
thanks.
continue to track it independently.
Wait a minute, doesn't 10 SP translate to 1 GP?
Yes.
Apparently, so it's 19 GP and 5 SP.
I was about to say.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, I don't know, dog.
Woof.
I mean,
Anyways.
from my understanding, the conversion is always at 10.
It is
Yes,
10.
it's
But yeah,
10.
you could physically have. You don't have to convert it. I could have it all in pennies if I wanted to.
You can have
You
it all in
can't fucking
copper
stop
pieces,
me.
yeah.
I could have 930.
The coin of
I
the coin.
recently found all of my pennies. Thank you very much.
Mhm.
They were in my dad's basement, where I kept
Wasn't
my
it-
$20 of pennies.
Was it in like a little water jug, like in the corner? that you
No, it
put
was like
all
in a
the-
big sack where I had all my pennies. I had $20 worth of pennies. Don't worry
Mhm.
about why. That's not important. But I had them, and I lost track of them at some point.
Josh.
Found them in the
Also,
basement.
the coin of the
What
land
coin?
is silver, not gold, so it would make more sense to carry it all in silver pieces. But you know.
Yeah,
whatever.
imagine just having to like. You're basically like, if you put it all in gold, you're rolling around with like $100 bills and nothing
Mhm.
else, and being like, "I'm sorry, do you have change?" And like, dude, we're like two peasants. Like, I don't like. No.
No, a gold is like a week's worth of food.
Why do you guys just have these? Anyways, what was
Chat do be empty though.
Yeah, chat do be empty because if they talk, I will ban them instantly.
I'll
if
do
they
it too.
say anything?
Not anything at all. But tonight we are back in the main session. We spent a little
I
bit
never
of time
introduced myself.
doing some. Okay, yeah. Yeah.
I just made jokes
who
about
who
Fennis.
who
Who are you?
Who is it?
Who-
Anyways,
Who-
I am Josh, and I play Fencer, who is the current version 1.0, I guess, of my
He's
character.
depacked himself.
I've depatched, I've downpatched. You see, I couldn't speed run on the
I
newest
remember
patch
that.
anymore. Yeah, but I play our Warforged swashbuckler, who is now more of just a useless rapier instructor.
a very bad fighter.
A bad fighter because I don't know any of the tactics, and I keep like softballing to the group that they need to give me the tactics back, and they won't do it.
Nope.
So it's just the way it is right now.
That's just the way it is.
I will continue blaming Quinn.
Some things
Yeah.
will never be. Also, Quinn's missing at the moment. So
I'm assuming he's gonna be late because he
We don't
asked
know where he
about the about
He's
regular time.
yeah, so it's fine. We can continue on.
We'll just puppet his shambling corpse in the meantime. Okay.
So we had a couple weeks where we played the
love drinking.
the gunslinger
gun.
and the inventor playtest. And I hope
my
everyone put
God.
in their surveys.
Oh my God, Ava, you can't actually time them out. What are you doing?
What deleted message did they have? Bet. Okay. Lamau. But no.
Oh God.
So we had we had a couple weeks where we did the playtest. We also had a couple weeks where we did the beginner box, which was fun.
Requiem appears to be on his way because he's just retweeted the tweet.
Nice. So we will we'll recap in the
Maybe he's not,
meantime.
which would be even funnier.
That would be
That
funny.
would be super funny.
But,
he just never shows up.
Might I ask, does anyone remember what happened last time that we were all here together?
Bitch, I just might.
I
Okay.
wrote clip notes.
Okay.
Let's see. I've got
Brush.
no is the answer because I have number 35 and then it's blank.
Okay. Well,
I
okay,
knew this
so-
day would come.
All right. So now, Ava, what's your cliff notes?
I will read them verbatim. The first line says demon.
Mm-hmm.
The second says
Yep.
dead.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yep.
I think I
third-
was just gonna.
The
oh, sorry.
third says cult question mark.
Yeah.
Fourth says
Alright.
blood cult.
Mm-hmm.
Fifth says town cult.
Okay.
All right.
The sixth says investigation time. Scooby Doo.
Mm-hmm. With Fencer being Scooby, yeah.
Yeah. And it just says end. And I don't know.
So last time.
Anyway, can I offer some notes about your notes?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
They're not very helpful.
They
Yeah,
suck.
So
I
I can
know.
try to say what I remember happening.
You
because
take constructive
it was
criticism.
very brief note wise.
Mm-hmm.
From what I
It was a
recall,
very
because,
it was a fairly
mostly
long
combat.
battle.
because essentially we just finished fighting. We just fought the demon. Was basically the whole story.
Mhm.
Yeah, 'cause we had
We
to
learned
go
it got
early.
injured by if we how do you say
Healed in front of it.
if we healed at one of its certain attacks that it did,
Mhm.
it would not like that. And then we just kind of beat the shit out of it, and then
Mhm.
went and celebrated our victory. And Quinn got really Requiem's got really wasted in the
Oh
tavern.
yeah, he spent an hour monologuing. I forgot.
Yeah,
he,
so,
he
like,
more or less
I
got
didn't
drunk
really have any
monologuing,
notes.
and Dip was there watching it.
I believe what happened was I typed some notes out about this, and then I didn't click the save button.
Mhm.
Because I had to scroll way up past all my notes to hit it, so sometimes I forget.
Right. Also, you had a brief conversation with the dipped clone, telling them to head back home, since the problem with the water had essentially been fixed.
Oh, did we actually get around to talking to them? I didn't
Yes,
think we did.
we
yes,
did.
I do
Okay.
believe you did.
Okay. Because I like
Chat.
my main
Because
thing is like painting.
because as always, the clones are invariably very sassy.
Chat, if you remember what happened last session,
Donate today.
Why don't you type it in the chat so we can read your message and definitely not ban
Not
you?
ban
Oh
you.
yeah, speaking.
Not worried.
What happened? Why is Ava banning everyone?
Don't worry about it. Also, I will say for those wondering about the donation drive, we did get enough money for the actual laptop itself and the mouse. I transferred that money over to Anina yesterday, so so we got that. There's still the last $490 left to raise up to help her with apartment stuff. So once we have that raised up,
like
yeah.
rent and shit.
Yeah. So so once we have that last bit raised up, we will be done with the fundraiser, and then we can go back to Brim having 800 hero points. So
Yeah.
I will never fucking die.
if you want to go back to Immortal Dumbskulls, let's try to get the last 490 up. Hopefully by the end of the month, maybe, possibly.
As can Brim be the final boss for 800 hero points?
I can make.
I would like
I
to
can
change
make it.
the narrative.
I would say that your dad would become you.
What if I told you that I will give you 800 hero points to DM the game?
Okay, that's interesting.
Now.
That's interesting. I would, because you would have to give me a plot hook to go after your session.
That's true.
So I would.
Oh my god, no, alternating DMs, bro.
Okay, if we had to alternate throughout the entire campaign, we would have to actually like talk to each other and shit.
Hold on, Jack, Flame Loud, I am so sorry.
No, you're timing them out. Come
Double
on.
Cipher. You're
Oh.
lucky I'm in a good mood right now.
Okay, we got a good mood going, but yes, I mean we could talk about like a really big reward if y'all wanted to shoot for that.
If
You
Frame
give
wanted to
us
shoot for that.
$700
Like honestly, I was thinking like
each.
maybe 20 hero points you get to auto crit or something like that.
That's fucking wild.
We get into a boss fight. Brim auto crits the boss 40 times.
I
The boss.
mean, I'm not. You know what? I'm not going to. The thing is, it's clear. If I can't really compensate for the hero points,
No,
because
you can't.
if I make it too hard, y'all will not have fun, and I don't want that. Even though I've been throwing things that aren't very funny to you every so often, I don't want the goal for you to not have fun. So, like, yeah, if you get a shit ton of hero points from the audience and then auto crit all the challenges away, I can't do anything about that.
Okay, as he consider wasn't here, could I like spitball some ideas for you?
Sure,
Like
sure.
in terms of DMs. All right. So guys, I'm the GM this time, right?
Okay.
And the party is walking, and you're in a dungeon. And it's very dark. It's dank. You all have dark
There's no
vision,
one
but it's so
around.
dark. It's so dark that your
Yeah.
dark vision doesn't even work.
So it's
The
greater
torch-
dark vision.
It's
It's
greater.
dark.
It's greater dark vision.
You
Now
see
listen.
him.
All right. You enter a room. There's a light switch. Do you? What do you do?
What? Wait, we're in a place that has electrical light
Hold on,
switches.
Shut up. You're in
I
a
don't-
dwarven
no, I
mine. There's
don't
light
see it.
switches. Do you? What do you do?
I don't see it because
Okay,
it's greater
roll
dark.
perception. All right, you got it. Great. There's a light switch on the wall. Great.
Oh, damn.
Pure darkness. All of a sudden, you can see a wall.
Well, you know it's
Oh,
there
shit.
because you're like, we're in a dwarven place. There must be a light switch, right? And then you turn on the lights. All right. Surprise! There's 20 demons, and they're all flanking you.
They're all flanking.
It's a
How did I walk into the middle of 20
It is a
demons without
single.
noticing?
Was greater
Why
darkness.
are we in hell?
Hold on, no. It's a single long hallway that goes on for 40 miles, and there's only demons on the side, and they're always flanking you.
This feels
You
like the
cannot escape.
Sunfall cycle.
All right, the door behind you closes. The party is trapped. What do?
Well, I don't
Go
run,
on.
or I instantly take 40 attacks.
That's
of
right.
opportunity.
That's right.
Well, okay.
What do?
No, not
Wait,
necessarily.
did
They
the
might not
Babao
have
have
attacks of opportunity.
the tax of opportunity? Hold on, I'm gonna check.
No.
No, yeah,
I
they
hide.
didn't.
At the end of the hallway, there is a small grate leading to the outside. However, on the outside, there are 40 dragons waiting for you.
Good, good.
40 dragons?
Why?
We would have to explain this
What did
session
I
as like
do?
an illusion. Some kind of like bizarre
It was a
illusion magician. Just
It
went
was
fucking
Brim's bad dream.
Suddenly, a skeletal hand reaches out from the earth. It grabs the party. It squeezes you. You all die instantly.
It grabs
What
the
do?
entire party.
He
What
grabs
do?
the entire
Can
party.
I roll a reflex save?
You can roll a reflex save. You failed. Dang, bro. You got fucking
Dang,
grabbed by the
that
skeleton
sucks.
hand.
Man, I even got a 20. That's
All right,
crazy
would
that
you
I
like to
died
know
to
the
the skeleton
threshold?
hand.
Would you
I
like
want
to
to
know
know
the
the threshold,
It made your
please,
critical failure into a failure.
threshold was the number 4,000.
The number. Okay, that makes sense. I
Yeah.
mean, I can see that.
Now listen.
Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
yes. Questions? Question?
No,
I
I was gonna.
I have no questions. Frankly, I don't see how this. I could have any questions about any of this.
All right, hold on. Let's double back. Let's double back. Okay, you're in a dark room. You can vaguely
Yep.
see some
there a light
sort
switch?
of. No, there are no light switches. You're just in a dark room. Roll a perception
Okay.
check. Okay, you can kind of make out that there's a few like tables. There's a chair somewhere. It's all kind of vaguely sort of like a bedroom.
Huh.
What do you do?
Why is there tables and chairs in a bedroom?
Well, sometimes people can like write and eat in their bedroom. It's listen.
Babe, what are you sitting
Wait,
in right
what?
now?
Yeah,
what
wait,
room
you
are
don't
you
have
in?
a table, a chair in your bedroom?
No, it's a desk.
Okay, it's a desk.
Shut the fuck up.
Regardless.
What type of
I'll kill you.
furniture is a desk?
Yeah, what is a desk,
All
Steven?
right,
I
hold
want
on,
you to
hold on.
explain it to me
No,
like
no,
I'm
no,
5.
no, hold on. Back to the session. Back to the session. All right, guys, what do you do?
I roll perception.
Okay,
A desk is a piece of furniture with a
What-
flat.
what-
I
what's
roll
the number
recall
you got?
knowledge crafting on the desk to find out if it's a fucking table or not.
okay. Josh,
Yes.
what's the number that you roll?
I rolled 11.
Okay. You can see that this is a bit of a fancier bed. You can kind of make out that there might be something in the corner on the far northeast side.
Okay, cool.
You're way more descriptive of a DM than I am.
What do?
I
Look,
want to
I read-
attack.
Oh,
I
there
want to
you-
attack
there
the
you are.
desk.
All right, well, that's a shame because you stepped on the trap, which unleashes the giant baseball
But
bat that was
I
looming
attacked it. I
overhead.
attacked it with my crossbow.
Yeah, but you see it's a trap, so you can't attack it.
No, I attacked the desk with my crossbow. I didn't move.
Okay, well, that's fine. The trap was the desk. You understand, there's a giant baseball bat looming overhead. The giant ahead
Oh no,
grabs it,
I disarmed that.
smashes you, you're dead.
You
Did I not
fool.
tell you about that?
Turns
how I
out, as
disarmed
you're
that?
distracted by the trap, the canopy bed was actually a giant mimic.
Oh damn! See that
Well,
one
the
I didn't
mimic-
see coming.
And while you are
all right,
distracted by
I'm
the
gonna-
mimic, inside your pants, centipedes begin to crawl up your spine.
I just go. I have a backup character. It's fine. Here's
Okay.
my backup character.
Right.
His name is Bob McLob.
He's dead.
And he's okay. Well, he's dead, but that's alright because his brother's here to avenge him. His name is Robert McLobert.
Okay, what does he do?
Well, he's actually. Well, it's a very interesting story. By trade, he is a.
Okay, that's right. You take 4,000 fire damage.
Now, I'm
Oh,
introduced.
You fool! He's a firefighter. He's immune to fire damage.
Now,
you
I
didn't let me finish.
I have
He's
this-
got so many layers of insulation.
Now I have this sledgehammer monk you wanted to run real quick here.
Don't you dare kill my guy. He's fucking awesome.
Requiems, you have joined us.
Oh, hi, Rec.
I am an idiot. I thought it was I for some reason thought it was 11. I don't know why.
It's never been
It's
11.
It's been okay. It's been one of those days.
It's
okay?
been
Leave me
1
alone.
week since you looked
One
at
of
me.
those days.
I'm getting back
Nice.
to my regularly
Um,
scheduled programming.
Why the cringe ass Aaron baby in Attack on Titan abridged?
Needs to keep moving forward.
Christ.
Anyway, if you
all
were
of his
looking for
enemies are destroyed.
real ideas for hero points, I did pull some of the stuff that I use for my tabletop
I'm-
streams when I do
I'm
them.
really sad though that the hero point deck got indefinitely delayed because that would have been really fun to use.
Definitely delayed.
Does it? Don't you mean cancel?
Well, no, it's just that they didn't finish. No, it was supposed to come out this month, but turns out they didn't finish the product, so they just took off the release date.
So they said we're never gonna release it instead.
Well, no, they just don't have a release date right now. It's the same thing with the Absalom book.
I know.
This reminds me of Star Citizen in a few
way
ways.
funnier.
Uh-oh. Okay, yeah. So we got our last player here, Requiems. If you weren't here for the recap from last week, you killed a blood demon, then you got drunk for an hour and like just monologued around with dipped in all of them. And
talking about boning your wife or something.
Yeah, something about boning your wife.
Probably.
Okay, look, I might have a few beers on stream, but I still remember what happened.
Uh-huh.
No, you don't.
I mean, it's been like 3 weeks.
Are you calling one of us a liar?
Liar, liar, plants for hire.
Could you please?
I am not for
elaborate?
hire.
I've never lied.
I'm specifically not for hire. Thank you.
All right, so Rec, since you're here, we can begin sesh. It is pretty much the next morning of this fun little little mission that you had. You've already talked with the rat scholar. You've already talked with Dip's next clone sister, and you spent. Well, Requiem spent all night drinking, while everyone else kind of climbed into bed exhausted. What do you do now that you are rested?
Well, Kestrel is downstairs at one of the breakfast tables in a bathrobe.
Class.
He bought
I don't know if anyone ever took Fencer away, so I might have just been there the whole time.
I thought that,
I think Brim dragged you upstairs.
yeah, I'm pretty sure Brim dragged you upstairs last week.
Clonked my way up there.
Yeah.
I couldn't actually remember for sure, because everyone forgot about me for a bit, so I was just like standing there the whole time that Requiems was drinking and monologuing. I was just there. Not moving.
And again, for the donations, we have $4.90 left on Anina's donation goal, so if we can work on getting that up so we can finish that up this month, that would be great.
And we can get our hero points back. Yeah!
Yeah!
Chat, I can become a fucking god.
But only if we finish Anina's thing.
Don't you have like 400 just lying?
800.
I'm
sorry, 400? There's peasant numbers.
I'm sorry, it's been several streams since we had access to our hero points.
I have
been
precisely
many years.
619 hero points.
Christ.
Well,
That's not it.
fuck me.
No thanks.
Alright, so it's the next morning. Kestrel is downstairs in the bathrobe. I'm guessing you went in early to the bathhouse.
Yep. Of course I did. I'm using Aegis's money.
Alright, spending that good gold on a very good bath.
I also apparently have a shitload of money just on my own that I just never spend, I guess.
Checking your inventory. You have 93 gold on you, and then the total amount that your items are worth is about 219. Yeah.
You're gonna have to hope that Aegis somehow forgot how much money they had. Spoiler alert, though. Spoiler alert.
No, listen. Kestrel was like, alright, this is my money now, but Super Ninja knows that as soon as Aegis is back to Aegis, he's gonna be like, where's my fucking money?
Kestrel, you big fucking nerd! Where's my goddamn money?
Kick open the door. Get the fuck back here! You won't be able to escape Aegis, by the way.
You literally will never be able to
You'll
outrun him.
literally not get away.
Once they
I'm sorry
relearn
to
that
tell
they
you.
have their boots of speed, they are unstoppable.
You are not going to get away.
I'm just imagining Aegis running, but his arms like hanging behind him like a Naruto character as he's chasing after him.
If anyone's going to do the Naruto run, I feel like it's probably Kestrel, though.
It would be Kestrel.
Why?
Nerd.
What about
'Cause you're
Kestrel
French.
gets Naruto vibes? He's not even French! Also, Naruto is also not French.
I said
Because it's
nerd.
French, like Naruto.
I am going to be the
Not-
Hokage.
Oh,
Shadow no jutsu.
I fight
Oh, you better believe it.
Sasuke.
Sakura, omelette du fromage.
Sakura.
You must taste the wine and the
Oh,
bacon.
in that you are so
yes, my ramen with a baguette.
Anyway, the computer software tabletop video game. We should play that instead of
Yeah,
the
we
French
should
Naruto
get back
game.
to what we're supposed to be.
Brim wakes up.
Brim wakes up. You are in your little inn room. It is morning, still very early in the morning. Sunlight is still very slowly creeping in. What do you do?
Create an Apsu.
Okay. And you do this as part of your daily preparations. You get all your super cool spell slots back. And,
What about
No.
lame spell slots? Did you get those back too?
the focus spells come back, yeah.
Dang.
I don't think he has any focus spells, though, because he's a war
I don't
priest.
really- Yeah, I don't really have any focus spells. However, after I am done praying, I get up, get dressed.
I get up!
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same
I
brain
go
cell.
downstairs. Wait,
All
is Aegis still in my room? No.
Yes.
Okay, I go back.
Well, technically no. Well, yes, but actually no.
Fencer,
Okay,
Oh,
so
sorry. I
so
blanked
which
out for a second there. I
wh-
got distracted.
which way? Okay, so you said yes, but no. Which way is it, Josh?
Well, Aegis isn't technically in the room.
he's not
It's
he's in the mind, you see.
Okay,
The-
so,
The
Fencer.
the corpse of Aegis is there.
Okay,
That doesn't sound right.
the crippled mind of Aegis is there. Yes.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Big time.
The toaster that's missing its processing unit is currently standing in the corner waiting for your instructions.
Yep. So you come back into the room. You said,
Fencer,
hello, registered user, asshole prince.
Yes.
can you
I
change
forgot
that?
Pete.
Can you change that registry first of all?
It is possible.
Okay. Could you, please?
What would you like the new registry for asshole prince to be?
Brim.
Updated.
Thank
Hello,
you.
registered user Brim.
Thank you. Now, secondly, would you like to come downstairs with me?
If that is desired, I will.
Okay, I do desire. Follow me.
Following.
I take down Fencer downstairs.
Oh,
Take
it's-
down Fencer. Holy shit.
I
Oh,
can't
no.
believe it.
I take Fencer
I
downstairs.
mean, frankly, you
Off the
could
top
right now.
rope.
You could say, "Hey, Fencer, can I just fucking clock you?" And you'd be like, "Yeah."
It's like, yeah, sure.
Clank.
There we go. There we go. Oh wait, the health bar needs to be always on.
I see Kestrel in his robes, and I squint at him.
Kestrel does that little finger wave. Where he wiggles his fingers at you and
How
winks.
long have
There we
have you
go.
been up?
Long enough.
Okay,
I forgot my voice for a second. It's been a while.
that's fair. I sort of ebb and flow between voices.
I get it. I get it.
It's called range.
Yeah. I've literally not been consistent at all with how robot-y Fencer sounds. It's fine.
He has the range.
By the gods.
And
So
I have
we're-
the flexibility.
So where are the others?
Reaching flexibility.
Probably
Did
asleep.
I pass out downstairs or did I make it up to a room?
No. I think Requiem's did pass
Requiem's
out.
passed out on a table.
You absolutely
Kestrel
passed out on a
points at
table.
Requiem.
Okay, so
Kestrel points at Requiem.
So-
And in
so
fact, I believe that's why you're labeled as sickened.
And it's
So-
all,
it's just
he's also
fatigued.
sickened from the mustache I drew on his face while
So
he
I-
passed out.
No,
No,
yeah, you're fatigued because you
fatigued.
technically didn't get a full night's rest.
yeah, so
Yeah.
Left your armor.
so I go, where are the others? Kestrel points down. I look down, and on the table, Requiem's is there, and just go, I see.
Some of the parties
Abigail
are
Sweetheart swings on over and goes, "Oh yeah, he's had a rough night drinking and celebrating, and he really gave a whole lot of drinks out here in the bar. It's quite the nice person." Well, I wouldn't want to disturb him, but if you can like wake him up a little bit and splash some water on his face, I think I'd see a little vomit over that area.
I don't vomit.
Oh wait, no, hold on, Schnorf, and Schnorf comes running up,
He
and
comes out to eat the vomit.
and then they start
Before you wake
licking
him
up.
I have to do something important. Everybody stop.
Okay, slow motion. Schnorf is on the way.
Fencer. Can you change
Hello,
the
registered user, Big Dick Jeff.
Can you change registered user Requiem's identification to Drunk Boy?
Registered user Requiems is a primary user.
Can I be a primary user?
Yeah.
Only a primary user can enable a secondary primary user.
Fuck. All right,
Fencer,
carry on.
Fencer, wait, hold on. Fencer, who are the primary users currently?
Primary user is Requiems.
Shit.
No other primary users registered.
Fencer,
All right, right.
before we go back to the out of the slow motion bit,
It's still slow motion.
I need you to do a command for me. Insert the word shit into your lexicon.
New word added.
Thank you.
And and then Schnorf leaps onto Requiem's face and starts licking all the vomit off of his face.
Yuck.
That's fucking grody.
Snort!
What the fuck?
Snort! Snort! All right, I think you cleaned them up good. All right, roll an athletics check.
Oh, god damn it. Skills. Athletics.
Yeah, you get them off. Schnorf scurries away, and you can feel that your face is very slobbery, but
It's very Schnorfy.
but clean in the fact that you don't feel any like trace of the vomit on your face.
There's no vom, but
You-
there's
also-
something else.
Your vision is blurry, but eventually you find yourself on top of a table, surrounded by 3 of your companions.
I do that thing where
can I
like,
rise
wipe,
to a...
I do the thing where I wipe my face and like some of the drool comes off and you can see it dripping and just go
Gross.
and just like flick it away.
All
I
right.
rise to a quick point of privilege.
Uh-huh.
All right.
I want to slightly retcon the adding the new word to the lexicon.
Okay.
If we could time travel back to that real quick. What I figure would be better to say would be a Fencer is going to ask what the definition of the word is. When to use it, basically. What are
the parameters?
what are the parameters of using this word?
It's a verb or an adjective. Could even be a noun. In the noun's case, it's like dung or feces. In an adjective, it could be.
When somebody looks bad,
Yeah.
like aesthetically.
And as a verb, it's just
Like a descriptor.
a descriptor or synonym for
Something bad.
something bad. It's a bad word.
Stood.
Fast forward. Slobber.
All right, now that this has happened, Fencer makes direct eye contact with Requiems. User Requiems, you look like shit.
Castro begins
Thanks.
laughing uproariously.
I look at them and go, all right,
Castro
who
holds
taught
up a hand for an high five to Brim.
him new words again?
Does
I
Brim
don't know.
high
Why
five
don't you
Castro?
tell me, primary user?
What? Oh, Right, that was the first one that got my name in there.
You know, you should really make us all the primary user, in case
Yeah.
you know
Just in
you
case.
do this again.
Just
It
in
is
mean-
advisable to have secondary, primary users.
Well,
Yeah, just in
think
case you-
about it. Can someone get me some water,
oh,
please?
Fancy boy.
At this time, the door to the bar opens and Dipped walks in. Did someone say water?
Fucking applause.
The sitcom audience laughs uproariously.
I just go.
No longer
Oh,
It
clap.
zooms in and there's a title card with her name and her.
Wait, hold on. I'm playing the applause right now. Oh, come on, load, you bastard! There we go.
Technologic begins clapping. Such
just
that
go,
it sounds like you're clapping coming from nowhere.
So Dip, you walk in and everyone, you see the little shorty come in, and trailing behind them last is of course Cobb in their human disguise, dark elven
Eat all of
skin.
them?
And Cobb just kind of goes, "Oh, hi. Rough yesterday, huh? Are we? Yeah. Are we all like rested up and
I think a spa they didn't fix.
No.
the spa day definitely helps. I really need to head back over there."
I'm glad you understand me.
Yeah, it helps to be relaxed. Plus, we never get enough chances to bathe as adventurers.
Yeah, no kidding. Smell like shit.
Requiems, do you desire water?
If
She's
it's potable and drinkable, please.
I aim down my
I don't
staff
really
like the
do
side of a
drinkable.
gun.
Oh, okay.
Never mind. I'm gonna
Perception.
get up, and you kind of see me like, for a second, like, you can tell I'm clearly dizzy. I'm just gonna walk over to the bar and get it.
All right, Abigail has already readied up you a nice tall glass of water.
Whoop ass.
Abigail, I don't think I paid last night. What do I owe you?
Well, you paid for everyone's rounds for I believe 3-4 rounds. Let's
I
see.
know I bought the cheap stuff, so hopefully it's not that bad. Oh my
Yeah,
God.
you bought ale for the most part. Let's just say a gold piece to round it all out.
All right, here's 2 for the trouble. 'cause I
Ooh.
slept here.
Well, I thank you there for all the patronage. I think quite a few people will be swinging by here if they know that you're here in town.
I don't doubt that. Oh.
Hey, you the free beer guy?
Are you the alcoholic adventurer that came through here last night?
Oh shit! I love Rack. Free beer Rack is my favorite pal.
Free beer.
Oh my God.
Requiem free beers.
All right, thank you for the water. Hopefully we're good.
Well, I would advise that you take a day to rest up and relax before heading out, because you seem like you really worked up a headache right there, huh?
Yeah.
You seem like you have some debuffed stats, if I had to guess.
If I were to garden, maybe you're a little bit on the what them city folks say, fatigued.
I think it's a little bit worse than that. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna figure out what I'm gonna do to rest. Oh God.
Well, first you might want to take off that armor there. It's gonna kind of slow you up.
Yeah.
Well, look,
I'll do that eventually.
just go and give me the copper pieces for the room, and you go on and rest your little head. All right.
How much again?
Let's say, because how much you've been generous, 3 copper pieces.
Done. I just put them on the table. I'll be upstairs.
All right, Schnorf, drag him up. Snarf.
No,
And,
hold on, no.
and they start running towards you. Do you want to just run up to your room?
I am going to run as fast as I fucking can.
Dude, that's my favorite
roll,
Crash
roll me a
Bandicoot level.
roll me one fortitude save to see if you vomit a little bit.
Oh no.
Just a little bit.
Fortitude. I think I have a +10 on that now.
Yeah, you managed to hold it in as you run up the stairs and lock yourself into your room. You can hear the little scritches like of snort.
Leave me alone.
Snorf trying to like claw their way into your door. It's like Snorf, and then they eventually give up. As you're getting undressed and resting, what's the rest of you doing today to kind of to buy the time for Requiems to get better?
I don't know. Do some shopping. I don't know.
Shopping.
Well, who is in town.
Requiems. Yes, he is.
I'm
You told
new in
us
town.
he's in town?
Whamlard is in town.
Well, I know Whamlart's in town, but I don't want to talk to Whamlart.
Whamlart's the one that has the general goods store now featuring venturing stuffs.
If we go to Whamlart, is he going to have anything other than like basic stuff we could get anywhere? Would it be worth my time?
It would be worth your time. He would have new inventory. And essentially just look up the items that you want to more or less peruse, and he'll likely have what you're looking for. That's the nice thing of having an Eldritch being as a shopkeep. He has basically anything. Well,
The thing I'm really lacking is I would like to get some more healing potions, frankly.
They would probably import that over from either you can get the healing elixirs, which are a little cheaper but heal for less, and then there's healing potions that are more expensive but heal for more.
How much do the healing potions do again?
Potions, let me see. They would be under consumables. Yep. Potions. Healing potion minor would do 1d8. That's 4 gold pieces. 12 gold pieces gets you a healing potion lesser, which gives you 2d8 plus 5 health points. And healing.
How many gold was that?
12 GP for the lesser, and for the minor, it's 4 GP.
Okay. I'll pick up I don't need to make a scene about it. I'll pick up 2 lesser healing potions so that'd be 24 total.
That'd be 24 gold pieces total. Yep.
Just to have in case my healers are busy.
Let me just go on and add that to your inventory. Yeah, we're not gonna really have a scene about it, but you know the usual cavalcade.
I go in there in disguise so that Whamlar doesn't recognize me, but he probably does anyway.
Yeah, you can tell that he knows that it's you, but like he's not like making a scene.
On.
He's not letting on. No.
He's being cool about it, bro.
Yeah, but what he's doing is he's just talking in a fake French accent to you the entire time.
But yeah, I've added the 2 healing potions lesser to your inventory now.
Thank you. Okay. Cool. That's really all I could think of off the top of my head that I would want.
Alrighty. What about the rest of you?
Wants anything.
I spend the
I had a
day.
look, I consumed them.
Is there like a library or anything in this place?
I need someone to follow.
You know that the Nick has a big house full of books.
Okay. I'll
of
take Fencer
varying-
to Nick's place.
Okay. So you go in front of that lemonade stand in front of the house with the bunch of holes in the ground.
Ask for grapes.
Okay.
I got it.
You have the little bell that's on the lemonade stand, and And again, the lemonade stand sign says Nick's Knickknacks.
Hmm.
You need to talk to the man running the stand.
Got any grapes?
Nick?
No answer.
I knock on the stand.
On the stand?
That you can see there's clearly no one
In front
behind.
of a building?
Well, you never know.
With a door that we went up to yesterday?
So
Right.
you again, there's a bell that's on the stand. Might be useful to have.
Brim
that.
rings the bell.
All right, you ring the bell, and soon you hear some digging come, and another hole pops up as Nanik comes in. But oh yeah, hello. You're the strange lizard folk that came by the other day. How are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm just fine. How may I help you today for Nick's Knickknacks?
Well, I was wondering if I could take a look around some books you might have.
Well, of course. Is there any books that you might have a particular interest in?
Maybe fighting techniques.
Fighting techniques. There we do have quite a few martial tomes of the like. Did you have any preference of sword and board, or two-weapon fighting, or
Fencing?
fencing?
Swashbuckling specifically?
I see what you mean. Let's find a tome for you. Come, follow me as he scurries down into his hole.
Mr. Brim, I believe it is prudent to inform you that this unit is perfectly capable of instructing you in fencing already.
I'm more of a
Hands up.
hands-off kind of guy.
As you're talking, eventually the door to the house opens. And Nick is like, "Oh, I keep forgetting that you bigger folk can't go through the holes. Come in through the door."
Fencer, come.
I follow.
All right. And as you enter, this house is really small from the outside, but as you go into this house, it is way bigger on the inside. And it is just decked top to bottom full of books. It is just books on books on books. Not a dick in sight.
Oh, disappointing.
You roll a perception check, Brim.
Even got this.
Alrighty. Where the fuck? Wait, I just saw it a second ago. Oh, there it is.
All right. You see kind of in the corner of your eye, like a little like splash of like aquamarine green in one of the corners of this like rows upon rows of books. You can only assume that maybe that was Dip's sister doing inventory down the line. But as you're kind of glancing around, Nick kind of like grabs your hand and starts pulling you towards like past various sections of this bookstore. You run past bibliographies, you run past alchemical formulas, you run past potion making and various types of arcane spells until finally you come across the martial section of the bookstore. And he's just like, "Oh, okay, swashbucklers. See. Ooh, the Pirate Queen. Okay.
Sweet and only 17.
See. Okay. This tome, the Journal of the Pirate Queen Latasha. This should be prevalent to any high seas swashbuckling maneuvers you might be interested in for your robotic friend.
Alrighty, perfect. Thank you.
Do you wish to peruse here, or did you want to take the book home, or?
We can stay here for a bit. What do you think, Fencer?
Do you need place to a space to practice? Because, and he's like starts to put his little paws together and starts chanting a little bit, and the shelves kind of move away from you as it's like creating kind of like an open space.
I have no opinions.
The books kind of swirl and fly in order to make room, and as the space kind of expands to give you this open area, almost like a white room to play around with, and be like, oh well, if you need any other like accoutrements, if you need some things to jump over or any battle things to help with your maneuvers, let me know. I will be towards the front. You'll just spot me over there, and yes, have fun. And he starts to scurry away. Hello?
Ava died.
Hello.
All right. So they're going to be in this kind of like white room, basically, with the outer edges being the rest of the expanded bookstore. And as we wait for Ava to get back, we will kind of. How is everyone feeling, basically, so far?
Oh,
Hungover.
Boom.
Hungover? Yeah, that sounds about right.
incredible. Like I'm
I
on top
feel
of the
somehow
world.
I'm suffering the consequences of my own actions.
That
But
would,
that
not
can't
fun.
be possible.
and I don't like it.
that doesn't sound like you at all. Oh, there's Ava.
Okay, we might be good. Hold on.
Okay.
Hello.
Hello there, Governor.
Hey,
Hey,
Poggers, Stacy.
August, Stacy.
Alright, yeah, people just need to refresh and they should be fine.
Okay. So let's again, you're in this expanded white room now created by Nick to kind of do your martial prowess with, and he scurried away in order to give room. He said if you needed anything like obstacles to like make the arena more interesting, to just come and find him. Otherwise, practice to your heart's content. See what you need to do.
Alrighty. Fencer.
Yes, primary. You sorry. Fuck. Retcon.
Fuck.
Shit. Fuck. No.
Arm fell off.
That's
actually
that's ages taking over real quick. But like fuck ass.
Ghost. Nope. Retcon. I fucked up. All right. I'm only human, unlike my characters. Yes, user Brim.
I know that you like to teach fencing. That's what you were made for. I
Have
think,
likes, but I do teach fencing.
yes. Now, I think maybe it's time for you to learn a few other tricks.
Expanding the fencing database will void the warranty.
The warranty's already voided.
It's already
Yeah,
voided.
your arm.
Okay,
All right.
this unit can learn additional maneuvers
Perfect.
to teach to others.
Perfect. Now pay attention.
What would you like to call this new fighting moveset?
Swashbuckling.
Creating folders. Please wait.
I say, cut the scene. Cut the scene.
Cut the scene. How long does it take, Joshua?
Oh, just to allocate the hard drive space? Oh, like 15 minutes.
Okay, so 15 minutes pass.
Ready to accept new maneuvers.
Perfect. I crack open the book. Chapter 1. Buckling Swash.
Buckling Swash. The Pirate Queen Latasha describes their lessons as adventures, describing various ways that she would gain, basically mechanically how she would gain panache in order to do these amazing finishing blows and cause debilitations to her opponents. The first lesson, of course, is the most basic of all panache methods: tumbling through.
Alrighty. Fencer,
Yes, primary user. Brim.
how do you feel about panache?
Word not in database.
Add it to the database. You're gonna need it.
What is the description of the word?
I show him the book.
Word added.
Panache is described as kind of like a like showmanship, like a sort of like going out of your way to do something ridiculous in order to gain sort of like recognition, in order to empower yourself to do these finishing blows of sorts.
Now, Nick, how do I make a target?
Ah, you wish to have a training dummy?
Yes.
All right. Let's see here. I think I have a. Do you? Is the funny looking construct going to be fighting?
Yes.
Does he mind fighting other constructs?
Fencer, do you mind fighting other constructs?
This unit has no issues fighting anything as directed.
All right. I can give you 3 types of constructs to play with. The smallest target would be an animated broom. This one would be kind of a bog standard target. We also have a clockwork soldier, who would be able to be much more of a maneuverable opponent. And then we would also have an animated statue of sorts.
Let's start small with the broom.
Alrighty. And then he just kind of like puts his claws together, and then flying from the bookshelves is 3 broomsticks, but they're kind of like swishing and swashing back and forth.
All right, Fencer. Attack one of these targets.
Understood. Fencer walks up to the target and attempts to stab it.
All right, roll an attack roll. A 16. Let's see. I don't have the stats for an animated broom, so give me a second. Creatures, monsters, A. Scroll down. Animated broom. 16 exactly hits.
I damage the broomstick.
All right, so its hardness deflects the damage a little bit, but you even with that you destroy it in 1 hit. The 2 brooms remain swishing in place.
All right. Good. Now, attack the next one and attempt to gain panache.
Error. This
Why?
unit does not fully understand.
You only gave it the definition of panache. You did not
look-
give it the method to.
All right, I look through the book to find a method of gaining panache.
Again, the first chapter details the first main method, which is tumbling through. You can tumble through various enemies in order to reposition yourself and gain panache.
All right. Fencer, I need you to tumble through the enemy to gain panache.
User Brim, what is tumbling?
I tell them what tumbling is.
All right.
I show him the book.
The book describes it as like rolling over or past or under an opponent to get to the other side of them.
Understood. This unit will tumble.
Yeah, you will.
Fencer begins attempting to tumble.
All right, roll me an acrobatics check. A 21. That's against the reflex save, right?
Yes.
So that'd be it would be a 16, so that succeeds. It doesn't critically succeed, but you do tumble through, and you do, in fact, gain panache.
Amazing.
And then Fencer stares at Brim.
Rem approaches. He places a hand on his shoulder. How did that feel?
This unit does not feel.
Can I make you feel?
No.
Okay.
Well, there goes the shipping for that.
Well,
Damn it. Gonna throw my fanfics in the garbage now.
Oh, you can just ignore
Brimster was my favorite ship, but no.
Brim takes out a very small monocle and places it upon his maw.
Personally, I prefer a Brim.
A Brim.
Hey, Brim. Hey, Brim.
It would be AE. It would be AE Brim.
A Brim.
He transforms into a Brims, a fucking tank.
It's just Brim with the Fozzie's fucking outfit.
Brim takes out the book again and begins reading more. We have a lot to go through.
Oh, really? The next couple of chapters talk about different swashbuckling styles that detail particular swashbucklers and how they would do their swash
and buckle.
in their buckles.
How they buckled their
How they buckle their swashes.
Over
yeah.
and under or under and over?
So there's the described chapter 2 talks about the battle dancers, those who fight with a performative like flourish, and they tend to do like performances during battle in order to fascinate their opponents, as well gaining panache. Then there is the braggarts, the ones who intimidate, the ones who are like really big and brutish. They tend to demoralize when they're while they're fighting. Then there's fencers, who tend to be more deceptive. They move carefully and feinting, creating diversions in order to gain panache. There's also the wits, the ones who are clever and diplomatic, using their bon mots in order to do witty one-liners to distract their opponents to gain panache. And finally, there is the gymnast, the ones who maneuver and bewilder their opponents with feats of physical prowess. These ones tend to use athletics, and this one will grapple, shove, or trip foes in order to gain panache.
Alrighty, I'm going to speed this up by saying I detail every single one of those defensor.
Mm-hmm. So you detail
Registered.
they all register, and I'm going to offer something to Fencer. Fencer, would you like to switch your subclass?
Oh God! But I have a feat from. Actually, aren't my feats specific?
I mean, you're basically without your feats anyways. Like, they're there, but you haven't been using them. So I'm giving you a chance to retrain because of this situation.
I'm gonna go with a no.
Okay.
Just because I am untrained and have a -1 in deception, intimidation, and diplomacy.
Well, what about performance?
-1 also.
So you're not trained in anything other than athletics and
I am not
acrobatics.
trained in any of the because I didn't think it made sense for a robot that had gained sentience like 2 years ago to be good at talking to people.
Mm-hmm.
So I have a -1 charisma and no training.
Mm-hmm. I figured I would offer, but
It was a very generous offer, but I think it would be very bad.
I'll make you an offer that you probably should refuse.
So you go through each one of the styles, and for most of them, Fencer seems to struggle with kind of the different ways. He tries to perform, and he doesn't. He's like it's like reading a script, but like you're just reading it rather than like performing it. It's like, and then I reach out my hand.
You tell Fencer how to tell jokes, and he's just so bad at them.
That would be for wit. So
it's a hard cut to
Did I ever tell you about the washing machine?
It's like just dance. Fencer's like, what is dancing?
And then Braggart, it would be like, I need you to be scary, and be like, I don't know how. Are you scared yet? And be like, I'm scared about how badly you're doing this, but I need you to deceive me. Be like, you are ordering me to deceive you. It's like, okay,
this
that's...
unit would never deceive a user.
And then Wit would be trying to do like a funny one-liner and be like, I have no jokes, no capacity for humor. So finally we get to Gymnast, and then it's like, oh, you want me to be physically active?
You want me to just push this guy? Okay.
So,
push.
All right,
Push.
roll an athletics check to see if you can do one of the maneuvers. A 15. Which maneuver are you trying for?
Trip.
Okay, and trip would be fortitude.
Fortitude. Yes,
All right.
sir.
Let me go back.
Got that one over here. Oh, sorry, it's reflex. I lied.
Reflex. That won't work. So you'll fail with the first attempt for tripping, but if you target their fortitude, it's only a 13.
User Requiems. It did not work.
Well,
User Requiems is
isn't here.
Shit, I meant Brim.
Your primary user is currently in bed with a hangover. Call me.
Retcon. User Brim. Slot that in. Is
Alrighty.
Evo. Oh.
How about we practice more on your gaining of panache and tumbling through enemies, with a bit of a different target. Nick. That's a bad one to say with my mouth.
Nick scurries over, bearing in between you and Aegis, and goes, "Oh yes, do you need any more obstacles or any more diversions or such?"
Could I suggest a custom obstacle?
Sure.
Okay. I need to tell it to you privately.
Alrighty.
He leans down and he whispers in his little ears.
Okay.
And I'm going to DM this to you as a...
Okay.
Oh.
Or you could both go into the DM private call real quick.
No.
I like that Brim's like, I need to keep this a secret from the
okay.
robot I could tell
Alrighty.
to turn off.
All right, and so it's like, all right, let me just gain some distance real quick. It buries under you again, and then after a bit, the room kind of like shifts up, and like a cube forms in front of you, Brim, which is a plain white cube.
Aegis.
Oh, it's the
Sorry.
box.
Oh,
Fencer.
no.
Yes, user Brim.
How does this obstacle make you feel?
This unit does not feel.
Okay. Why don't you try attacking it, basing it on what we've learned and what you already know?
Alright. Fencer attempts to tumble through the cube.
All right. 16 will be a success.
I hope so.
Gained panache.
Alrighty. And as you
Have we
look
talked
back,
about how to use finishers yet?
as you look back
Nope.
at this cube, your vision flickers, Fencer, and the cube flickers to a open box, and then flickers back.
Fencer pauses and fucking confident finishers the cube.
Okay, roll the strike.
Well, that was interesting.
Oh,
29
a
hits.
29 crits the cube. Roll me. Oh, baby.
Plus I get my finisher damage. I do
Oh.
26.
You do 26 points of damage. How do you like to destroy this cube?
I want the so basically I vision Fencer rolls through the cube, goes back to do a normal strike because you haven't taught them finishers yet. Then the vision thing flickers. If you're very perceptive, you may have noticed a slight shift in their eyes for just like a millisecond, and then suddenly the arm thrusts out with a lot more force than you were expecting. It pierces into the cube. There's a second of silence, and then the cube just shatters.
Yes, we're getting through.
Well, you're not there. You're fucking hung over.
I'm happy for my friend. Shut up. Okay. I'm just...
Meanwhile, Castro is learning how to play like 3-on-3 basketball somewhere in town.
It's okay. I don't think we can call it basketball, but we'll get to that bit.
Isn't Kestrel like
Is
2
it Jean
feet tall?
Compa street rules or NBA street rules? I gotta know.
5 feet tall, but yeah.
Is
They can
Kestrel even
enchant
good
the
at basketball?
balls.
He's
Well,
so
the thing
short.
is, he'll cheat by having fucking technologic.
Oh, no. Technologic, lift him up.
He's gonna fucking Air Jordan from the fucking like half court line using his ghost.
No, he's gonna be like the fucking Kuroko dude who always does 3-pointers, but like technological will always correct it.
No, I just imagine like he jumps from the 3-point line and he jumps up as hard as he can, but then just gets carried, horizontally towards the thing.
Almost like the end of Space Jam, except without the stretchy
it's
arm.
just like- it looks like he's on like fucking rails or something. He's just going in a straight line.
The kids go wild. We have to invent what basketball is called Junkapon now. We're gonna unload that next time. So, all right, the cube is broken, and you see that the cube is shattered open. Fencer, as you're looking upon the shattered open cube, your vision kind of flickers again. And then you kind of hear like a whisper, a familiar old whisper from from someone that you associated with before, going, "Gotta look outside the box."
No.
Interesting.
But then, like, obviously, it only happens for a moment, and then you're just there in the bookstore.
Was that satisfactory, user Brim?
Ezzy, did Brim notice anything?
Notice in terms of the visions and stuff? No, but you did
notice in terms of like.
Well, that
You
was
did notice that you did notice Spencer straight devastate.
I know. Yeah, I noticed that part, but did I notice like any of the eye thing? Like,
No,
the flicker
no,
in the eye.
no.
Okay.
It was too fast of a moment.
Do that from now on.
That was satisfactory. Wow, you really Jesus. Fencer?
Upsuit.
Yeah.
Do
Shut up,
that
Steven.
a lot. That was-
Understood, user
That
Brim.
was fantastic.
This unit has a query.
What is your query?
Just now, when striking the cube, there was extra force applied to the blow.
Yes.
This unit does not understand.
Are you talking about criticals?
No.
I'm talking about finishers.
we're talking about the finisher.
All right. He takes out the book and looks.
Chapter
at
7
finishers.
talks
Chapter
about
7.
talks about the various finishers in order to like.
Ironically, not the last chapter of the book.
No,
It's not the last.
there's a lot more, like 20 levels worth of stuff to talk about for swashbucklers. But no, the book talks about like using the energy you gain from panache, the thrill of the fight, the wonders of doing things unexpectedly or expectedly if you do a lot of tumbling through. To like put that force into trying to strike down your opponents with extra precision. So they described it as a confident finish is what you've done, trying to do extra damage on top of that. They also describe a couple other finishing moves, which obviously you have in your repertoire now. Reading through this, you have a better understanding. You still can't, like, panache is such a weird concept for a robot.
It doesn't make any sense for Fencer. Fencer's not questioning it because of it being instructed by a user, but they're like, this doesn't make any sense with fighting. Why would I roll?
Why would I go onto a chandelier or climb up a cliff or fight on the bow of a boat?
Why would I do anything fun?
Yeah, all of this seems extremely dangerous and unnecessary. But it is necessary for the finishers? That's weird.
Yes.
Doesn't make a lot of sense when you think about it.
Why can't I just simply hit them harder?
Why did there
Exactly.
have to be a box?
Yo, Fencer did not like that box, though.
Clearly.
All right.
Kind of a rude move there.
So, Brim, do you have any other instructions you wanted, or did you want to like wrap up the day as like you practicing this?
Yeah, just wrap up the day as in like we spent the rest of the time of the day just practicing and going through the swashbucklings.
Already. Eventually, it becomes dark for you, and Nick is like, "Oh well, I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to close up shop here. Are you going to be purchasing that book? Was this merely a perusal?"
Are we just using it all day like an asshole?
I mean, how much is it?
Well, including the practice and the destroyed broom and the cube, could I just ask for 5 gold pieces?
Oh, that could be worse.
Yeah, I'm gonna say this out of character. Go extort it from Big Dick Jeff.
Grim reaches into his pocket and gives him 5 gold pieces.
Oh, thank you. You feel free to come by anytime if you have any need of arcane or divine knowledge, or any knowledge of that sort. Our bookstore is welcome here for you.
Hooray!
I greatly appreciate that, and I will greatly appreciate whatever this book has in store for us. Isn't that right, Fencer?
Okay.
Sorry, what was that?
Okay.
Actively
stop.
doing taxes while he's playing D&D.
Listen, I got distracted. There was a funny haha on my phone. All right.
Okay.
I'm okay. I'm sorry. I apologize. What was the question posed to Fencer?
This book will serve us well in the future, yes?
It could, or it could not.
Alrighty, let's head back to the Badger.
All right. So, going back in time, we know that Requiem's is resting, and we know what Fencer and Brim are doing. What is #Romaine Gang and Big Dick Jeff doing?
Well, Big Dick Jeff is playing 3-on-3 basketball. I'm not clear. I was willing to just make a joke about it when fucking Brim and Aegis come back. Kestrel's just in a basketball uniform.
Well, Jersey for some inexplicable reason. Did he get some nice booty shorts? What did they say on the butt?
What do they say on the butt?
God can't kill me.
It says invincible on his butt.
Ex-boyfriends suck.
My boyfriend had nice balls.
That one.
All right. Well, Remain Gang, what did you do all day?
Number 69.
Well, this morning, while the idiots were doing their fun thing, I was actually checking out on the water. Then I was walking past the pig when I heard Requiem's groaning for water, and that was my dramatic entrance, yelling that someone say water. So let's see. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do since I did that thing in the morning. What is around town? What's cool?
Around
there's a
town.
library and there's 3-on-3 basketball. There's a soup kitchen.
I'm 3 feet tall. No one wants me on their basketball team.
Let me
5 feet tall,
check my
imagine that.
notes for
Hey, you can be like Mike.
I keep
No, I don't want to go to jail.
there's
Didn't he go to jail, or am I
so,
thinking of a different
so
one?
there's
You're
Abigail's.
thinking of holes, man.
There's-
You're
there's-
thinking of holes.
Okay, so there's Fat Badger,
Sorry.
obviously. There's Wamlart's general goods store now, featuring adventuring stuffs.
Yeah.
There is a dwarven blacksmith, also assisted by his gnomish partner, the Tempered Steel. This is run by Adgarn Ironcloak and his gnomish partner Calric. And then there's Nick's Knickknacks. Aside from that, there's the soup kitchen, the bathhouse, and I guess the 3-on-3 basketball thing, but that's something we really need to hash out.
No, it's second.
Now we
Because
just have to bring it up again.
Because like the thing with druids is that I can't really buy equipment because it usually violates my anathema.
Only if it's metal.
Yeah, but
Does-
I'm also not a melee character, so
Mhm. I mean, you don't really need to worry about shields or anything. I mean, you could hit up Nyx later in order to try to pick up some like magic items or something of the sort, or hit up Wamlart if you want to shop around magic items as well.
I mean, I don't have an idea of what I would be looking for though.
I mean, there's this alchemical items you can pick up in order to augment yourself. There's consumables, not just potions, but also like ammunition, oil, scrolls. Like having a scroll of something would let you use it once without using a spell slot, and then it burns up.
Yeah, I know. I played Oblivion. I know how scrolls work.
Right. Obviously you have materials that you can use to make other items like cold iron weapons or something of that sort.
Imagine using weapons.
There's snares if you wanted to lay out traps, wands if you wanted to have like a once per day use of a spell. That would be really nice. If you use it again, you overcharge it and possibly break the wand. And then there's worn items that help augment your stats in various ways.
Can I just like help out somewhere with using a skill instead?
Sure. How do you want to help out?
Look, I could help out like at a medical place or something.
Sure, like a nearby apothecary,
Yeah.
or some kind of physician
Yeah.
of some kind. Sure.
Yeah.
I don't have. What would you like them to be named? Because I have no idea what the apothecary of this place would be called.
Let me see. Tell me about like the culture of this place, and I'll think of something.
Okay, so this is obviously the gateway up to Orfang. It's very. They're not up in the actual mountains where Orfang is, but it's like a high plateau kind of thing. There's nearby mines going into the mountains, usually done by dwarves or gnomes. And the next town over would be to Stonehenge. The path going down there typically has like a valley described as the Valley of Twin Peaks. And that's usually flanked with different types of like giant creatures going down.
I'm thinking.
You might do good to help out maybe some of the sick like miners. That maybe they've developed some type of disease or maybe got injured while on the
Black
job.
lung.
Maybe something of that sense, yeah.
I know what my solution is.
Okay.
Clean water.
Clean water. Getting them some clean water in their lungs would help
Wash off all that.
wash
gross
away
stuff
all
in there.
that disgusting gunk in their body.
Just a heads up, medically, if you put water into lungs at a certain rate, you can drown. Fun fact from being a lifeguard for 5 years.
Nice. I can't wait to drown.
Well, don't do that.
Don't drown.
Do not put water into lungs, please, little fucking god.
Bring the fire hose.
Well, that just sounds like quitters talk.
It's medical science. Like, you can...
Science
Listen,
doesn't exist in
listen.
medicine.
Why? It also causes bronchitis and just other.
Has science ever explained how
That's
I'm
just
so
witness
cool?
leaving the body.
No. Then what is science good for?
Now there might be a medical item that this apothecary can provide you if you have the gold for it.
Maybe. I'm not really looking to increase my medicine. I would like to get hit less, but who knows, or to hit better. Well,
Well, I meant like healer's gloves would give you like a free heal a day.
oh yeah, maybe. I could consider it because I do heal a lot. So, the only name that was coming up to me, which is honestly really bad if you think about it for too long, is like I was calling it Heaven's Gates.
Heaven's Gates. Okay.
If you think about it too long, that means you're gonna die.
We can pocket that one for later, but we're talking about an apothecary, someone who works with like plants and
Sounds
stuff.
familiar. Isn't that a cult?
That's a cult, yeah, in Japan.
Is it?
Okay. Okay.
Oh
good.
yes, the one that was in Yakuza 0.
It's
wasn't it?
always it's the one that's typically described as people in like white suits.
Yeah, the one that was in Yakuza 0.
Well, yeah, the one that was in
American UFO religious cult based near San Diego.
yeah. Well, also there's a Japan equivalent one too, like the always smile coat as well.
Yeah, I know the one you're talking about.
Yeah, from Mob
I've heard
Psycho.
about it. No, not even that. I've heard about the real one. Then I realized, oh wait, they were parodying that in Yakuza.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll put that on the side.
I would
side for
describe-
We'll
now.
pocket the cult idea.
Yeah, no, because I
We'll
have
use it for like a mortician.
yeah, we can use that for a mortician. But yeah, let's think of something more plant-based for the apothecary.
Morton's motor and pestle.
Morton,
And who would Morton be?
the
Do we
best.
have
My
now?
favorite.
Do we have a Koopa equivalent race?
A Koopa equivalent race? I don't believe so. I would describe that
do
as
we
like
have those turtle people? Didn't they add turtle people recently?
No.
no.
You think
No,
of
I'm thinking
5e
of Kappas, I
turtles.
think.
The 5e turtles are different. I mean, you could describe them as a type of lizard folk.
Yeah, that's probably what it's a green lizard folk. He's got big hair,
Big hair. Okay, what color is the hair?
white.
White. Okay, like a doctor.
Mm-hmm.
And are they just like bare ass, or is it like, or are they wearing some kind of like lab coat, or?
Lord, I hope
Yeah,
not.
they're not. They don't wear pants, but they've got a lab coat top.
Like a little loincloth with like,
Sure, go for it.
sure. And I'll say that they're wearing a kind of like cloak, also white. And as you come through their doors, you do see that there's a good like half dozen like dwarves and gnomes and like one human there.
Oh wow,
kind of,
this is horrible.
yeah, it's not as many. It's not packed, but it's certainly like these people have like long-standing injuries. And Morden turns around and goes, hello there. Excuse me, I'm a little bit on the busy side. How may I help you? Do you have an injury I can peruse? Something minor, or did you need a longer stay?
No, I'm fine. I came to see if I could help.
If you are you trained in the arts of healing?
I rummage around in my cloak. I pull up a big scrot. According to this, I am an expert in medicine.
Oh, well,
Stick it
we
back in my
definitely
pocket.
need someone of an expert of sorts. Sure, if you could take on that half of the room of and can heal them a little bit, I would greatly appreciate it. Yeah, so roll me a medicine check to see how well you do. I'll say there's like 6 people here total.
Okay.
So let's do like 3 medicine checks to see how well you do.
Okay.
16.
Ooh.
Okay, so the first one you do
You
heal.
just kill a guy.
First one you
Turns out
heal.
that filling the lungs with water is bad.
So roll me a 2d8 to see how much
you.
you heal the first dude.
Do you want me to do this 3 times?
The second
Well,
dude.
no,
the
you
sec-
don't heal the second guy.
The second dude you've hurt. So you're gonna have. I think it's a 1d8 for damage.
Do you want to re-roll that, Dipped? Just
Well, let me check something really quick.
Kill the man.
There's no
Yeah,
way.
sure,
she's-
fine, babies.
No, I think
Well,
you should kill him.
Little water on the
Try
lung
ain't
never
bad.
hurt anybody. There you go. There's your reroll.
Okay,
Coward.
so you
That
crit.
works.
Okay, and roll a 4d8 for the next 2.
Okay. Slash roll. 48.
All right, so you spend your time really healing up these people. The second dude, you feel like you broke something.
I broke him, but then I did the thump where you smack the chest a lot. The one that you're not supposed to do anymore because it usually kills them more than saving them.
Mhm.
CPR?
Not
Or-
CPR. It's
No,
not CPR.
the
The
bad
precordial
one.
thump or whatever it's called.
Oh,
it's-
yeah, that's
yeah,
been banned for like 30
Yeah,
years,
but
man.
Yeah, but the
Not
thing
in
it worked
the
when
world
Tom
of
Cruise
Jean
died in
Van
Mission
Damme.
Impossible 3. So
So you manage to thump them and then sneak in a little heal, and then that gets them up, and then finally the third dude gets healed. Like they're like really well off, and then Morton turns around and goes, "Oh, you did a wonderful job there. Thank you so much. This obviously takes some time to do, but he's a little bit slower as he's going through the other 3 individuals, but eventually
I prescribe something to all 3 of them. They all get the same note when they open it when they get home, and it all says "hydrated stay," and that's it.
he honestly, Morton would not be mad about that. Them staying home and not hurting themselves in the mines would actually do them a lot of good. So eventually Morton finishes up with his healing and turns around and goes, "Oh, you've been an incredible help. Thank you very much. I'm sorry, I didn't catch your name."
My name is Dipped.
"Oh, it's very, very nice to meet you, Dipped. May I ask, why did you come here and help?"
I was just on the way through. The other members are off doing something else, and I didn't really have anything else to do, so I thought I'd come and help because people seem to have been having problems around these parts.
Problems is one way of seeing it. We've had many a murder of this strange blood cult, and
Yes, I know.
everyone's the road to our capital has been blocked off by strange landslides, and everything's been very odd. But I am glad that someone as selfless as you has come around and took the time of day to heal our poor folk. It means a lot to us.
Of course. Just make sure they're actually drinking water and not only ale.
I agree. I feel like the alcohol gets a little bit too up in their brains.
To make sure it's clean water.
Mhm.
I understand an issue with water, but hopefully that's been cleared up with previous actions that have been taken.
Yes, I will make sure to check on them on the daily.
Excellent.
You know, would you like these gloves?
I
I-
certainly won't say no.
I feel like they would do a lot more in your hands than they would in mine.
You sure?
I'm sure I can get a spare pair from what was his name again? Slam Bart?
Yeah. aware.
Slam Barts
I'm
will probably have something in store. But by all means, have these, and he gives you a pair of healer's gloves.
Thank you.
This will give you a +1 to your medicine checks, and will also give you a once per day ability to heal for 2d6 + 7.
Ooh, that's nice.
That is pretty good. No check or anything necessary. Just a
free heal.
Just a one action interact. Just pop. The only thing is that it's positive healing effect, so you can't harm undead with it.
That's fine. That hasn't been an issue yet.
Mm-hmm. So let me just slap that onto your character. Healer's gloves. Pop. It is an invested item, so keep that in mind for your total.
So I have to do something with it in the mornings?
Mm. It's a daily preparation item.
Okay, so just get refills with my preps.
Yeah.
Okay.
And also, like, you can only have 10 invested items on you at all times. So.
I feel like that's not going to be an issue for a long time.
For a long time, but it is something to keep in mind for later.
So make sure to equip that.
Mm-hmm. So now you'll have your +1, and
13?
that will help you out there in the future. And then we have Big Dick Jeff playing some 3-on-3 basketball. Don't know how that works, but eventually everyone except for Requiems, who's still resting for the day, and
cheat real hard and win.
You cheat real hard and win. Everyone gathers around the table.
Nice shorts.
With Big Dick Jeff in a pair of basketball shorts.
How long have you had those?
Anytime I want. Kestrel takes off his hat of disguise, revealing he's wearing his regular clothes.
I'm suddenly very disappointed.
Listen,
I can't believe you lied to me like this, Kestrel.
You can't?
No, you're right. I won't tell you then.
Oh, tell me what?
Don't worry about it.
Roll a perception check real quick, Kestrel.
Oh no. Shit, I didn't even have my sheet open. I haven't had to roll all session. I've just been saying things and you've been letting it be true.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, join the club, bro.
At 25, you do notice that there's something slightly different about Dipped. They seem to have their hands covered now.
That's not even what I was talking about, but okay.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Oh, that's what Kestrel has noticed.
That's what Kestrel has noticed.
Accessorizing these days?
She got free magical gloves.
What, you talking about my cool new gloves? Which I'm gonna flavor that there's just like fingerless biker gloves with like red crosses on them.
You managed to swing by Ramlarts real quick and tailor them.
Look at these. That's not even what I was talking about, though.
Okay.
Don't worry about it.
I'm worried. You worry me.
Sounds like a Kestrel problem, or Big Dick Jeff problem in this case.
Slash shrug.
Problem.
Fucking Final Fantasy 14 emotes.
It's MMO emotes is what it is.
Yeah. So eventually Brim and Finster come back from the war.
Kestrel puts his hat back on so that he still looks like he's wearing a fucking basketball uniform with booty shorts.
Alrighty. And so Brim, you walk in and you see Dipped sitting next to Big Dick Jeff, and Big Dick Jeff is obviously adorned with an odd uniform of sorts.
I cast Admonishing Ray.
What?
Do you have that spell?
Are you rolling a fucking attack on me, bitch? You want to go?
What is this spell?
This is a spell I found.
Found but don't have.
You choose
Look,
whether the
Can I have this?
or a
Would you
slap.
like to spend a hero point to change?
Oh,
the
it's from
name?
Agents. It's Agents of Edgewatch. Hold on. Hold the fucking phone. If you have a spell, you need to drag it from the compendium. Hold on.
A ray of energy bludgeons your target into
I don't know how
submission,
to do that.
causing lasting harm. When you cast a spell, you choose whether the ray feels like a punch or a slap. Make a spell attack.
I said a slap on the butt.
Leave the cheeks alone. Those are the money makers.
It was for Kestrel's butt, not yours. Other people have butts, Requiems.
I know, but none of these
Okay,
I just
so-
wanted to come in and punch somebody for comedic effect.
So that and that.
You seem mad. Did
Oh,
the library
motherfucker.
go bad?
So I'm fixing this real quick. Keep talking.
Alright.
Roll the hit me. Do it.
I don't know how to drag spells, Ezzy. You haven't taught me.
It would be, you know, where the compendiums are in the in the game, right?
No.
Meow.
Okay, and you have create food as well. Okay,
That was planned for later. Thanks for spoiling the surprise.
no problem.
Meow. Meow.
Luna
Meow.
scream. She screams for freedom.
She does scream for. She screams for her fucking mama. Okay, so you're now use Admonishing Ray again.
Go ahead and try it. Try to hit me, you fucking coward.
All right.
I'm going to smack the table. Does a 17 hit the table?
It does hit the table.
Say
Does a
definitely
7
doesn't hit me.
All right.
I
So
smack the table.
you slap the table. Some splinters come off on the edge of the table.
Ah,
You would not believe the day I've had.
Yeah, tell me about it.
I pull out the book.
Oh, you finally learned to read. Great.
No.
Have you tried Marx?
This book is not for me. I grab Fencer and I pull him close. This, my companions, is a guide on swashbuckling.
Uh-huh.
And I think if we teach him how to be a bit more like his, previous counterpart, it'll joggle a bit of the screws loose. Maybe get him back to his old self.
why would we want them to be looser?
We do not want loose screws on the unit.
Well, that's how
That's what I'm
screws
saying,
work,
Fencer.
right? If they're
They
hold
should be
things together.
properly tightened.
Hey, Ezzy,
Yeah.
question.
Yeah.
How long have I been resting at this point?
Well, you
Okay,
need to
now-
rest an entire day in order to get out of the fatigue. So, you've been probably resting for about. I mean, it's been all day, so like 8 hours.
So wait, I have to rest a full 24 hours.
I
No,
would.
the rest about 8 hours, right?
Like the resting period would be about 8 hours. So yeah,
Oh,
like the
okay,
sleeping
so I'm-
period. But then you would be
Alright,
on a
so-
weird clock.
Okay,
Versus-
but essentially I'm good-ish now, right? Where I can.
I mean, if you decided to sleep during the day and you're gonna be up where everyone's asleep, then sure.
Well, I'll just. My thing is, I'm gonna wake up, come down to this conversation, and then just go back to sleep to rest more, essentially.
Alrighty. So yeah, I'll say that you're done being fatigued.
Cool. Yeah. So you're gonna see like as this is happening, and then I just start. I'm in my regular clothes, no armor, no nothing.
No,
Dicks
nothing.
out.
Still,
No
no.
Requiems! I cast
No,
that
I'm
aquatic
wearing
blast.
clothes, motherfuckers. Like, but I still have the arm. Just walking up the stairs, just like, thank God that's over. Oh, hey guys.
You see, Kestrel turns towards you, and you see that as he's turning, you see this booty short say, "My boyfriend has great," or "My ex has great balls," or whatever the fuck we said it said.
My ex had great balls.
Hey, what's that?
shorts.
He got booty shorts. They're great. How many dunks do you get, Castro?
Oh, so many dunks.
Radical.
All right,
Don
cool.
Cucino.
I'm just gonna sit down at the table. Everybody, join the conversation.
Alrighty, you go on and sit down. Abigail swings by. But well, do y'all want to fetch up some dinner so that way you can, ease up for the night?
I have this.
Oh.
Hmm.
I cast create food.
Okay. So you create enough food to feed 6 medium creatures. That would be Cobb, Remain Gang, Big Dick Jeff, Requiem.
Tastes like shit.
Okay.
No.
So. Alrighty. So
Hold on. You serious? It's gonna taste like crap?
it is bland and unappealing, but it is nourishing.
I
Castro
slide.
takes one and goes,
So what
no,"
food
and
did you make them before we react?
Gruel.
6 bowls of gruel appear before you all. Abigail kind of looks a little offended, like, well, okay, I see what I'm not needed.
Dick move, man. Shit.
This
Why,
is the finest gruel we had. I've had this since I was a child. You don't
I'm gonna
understand.
lean over my bowl, just do a look at Brim and go, bullshit.
I've had this is the
That's what it
finest
is.
gruel
That's the
you'll
bowl,
ever.
all right.
Is that the
Listen.
truth, or is that like a deception you're pulling?
This is the finest food you've ever had. Listen,
You have to tell me the GM if
Gotta
it's
roll a fucking
good or
check, dog.
if it's a deception or not.
No, Brim genuinely thinks it's good.
Okay, then there.
Uh,
It's you know why? Because it was the gruel his mama made him, and you always loved your
He's
mama's
a
food.
fucking prince.
It's
His
the
mother ain't
finest-
cooking shit for this
No,
guy.
it's the finest gruel this far out from Orphan, and you won't change my mind.
I'm just gonna kind of.
I'll have chicken wings, actually. He turns to
I'm go-
Abigail.
Yeah, I'm gonna nudge the bowl to the center of the table, look at Abigail, and go, if you got any meat on the menu, please get me
Oh
some."
well, if y'all going to be paying customers, yeah, by all means, we'll have some chicken legs for you, or
No.
wings, or and if you have any meat, of course, we have plenty of meat on the menu. Do you want me to get rid of that?
Please.
Schnorf? So Schnorf, and Schnorf just leaps onto the table and starts eating all of the bowls of gruel.
Including the bowls.
Including the bowls.
That's why we don't have any forks.
Thanks, Steven.
A joke for just Josh and I.
There you go. And then Schnorf, after eating the bowls, lets out a huge burp and then starts to walk off to the sleep in the corner.
And takes 12 points of poison damage.
No, it's bland and unappealing. It is not poisoned.
Damn it. I'm gonna look at Brim and go, so where'd you learn that?
My mother taught me.
To you the
Make
spell?
bland list food.
She told me how to create gruel.
The great
And,
goo.
and nothing else.
What are you implying?
I mean,
Oh, go on, say it.
no, I'm asking, did she not teach you how to cook?
How to flavor food in a way that makes it taste good.
Why would
Do
she
you
do that?
do you know what salt is?
Have you,
I mean,
oh, motherfucker, do you speak it?
back at my house,
Your castle, be honest. Come on.
shut up. I wrap my
No.
tail around his mouth.
Okay. He's muffled.
As I was saying, back at my house, my completely normal, average house.
You can't even pretend to be poor.
Why are you trying to defend this? We've been to the castle with your fucking father.
I rap, I squeeze, I roll the squeeze.
Okay. Roll athletics.
They are supposed to be undercover.
Him or me?
Me!
Okay.
At
Did you
22,
forget about the face claw?
what is Requiem's fortitude DC?
Fortitude is...
It's gonna be 20, so that succeeds. He has grabbed you with his tail. He's not like doing any damage, but he has you like held.
Can I finesse out of this with athletics?
I mean, you can escape by using athletics, sure.
All right.
Try.
That doesn't beat the 22 he rolled.
Motherfucker. Oh, God damn it. You see me like try to get out of it, and then just like...
This is the first time he's
fall
ever
to
touched you with his tail, so it's a little like new to you.
Yeah, so I'm like, you see Requiem, like, he just puts his arms out for a second, and he's kind of like a little bit wide-eyed, kind of trying to process the situation.
Is this a dick or like...
As I was saying, back in my completely normal lizard folk house in the bayou.
with our lusty Argonian maid to help out with everything.
Let me pull out the Zoterra world map and try to find the bayou here. I'm guessing it's really down south.
When my servant, I mean,
ask Whamlart where it is. He probably fucking knows.
when my friends could not provide food in an opportune time, my mother taught
Which is
me
really
this spell
Which is very hard to believe because they were literally your walking,
to
talking
create
bats.
gruel.
He is
And I love
fooling.
this gruel.
He's fooling nobody here because I know his...
Well, he's certainly fooling Abigail. It's like, oh, you poor thing.
Yes,
I'm glad that your mother was able to teach you something real, some delicious gruel down in the bayou. Do you want me to provide you some spices for that gruel?
I would love that. Thank you.
All
just
right.
hear from the muffled, like with the tail on his neck, just going.
I squeeze harder.
Okay. She's just like, oh. So she proceeds to give you some spices, some cayenne, some salt,
Some salt. Do you know your favorite spice? Some mayo.
It is a
Paprika,
spice.
please. Paprika,
Yeah, some paprika's in there.
garlic powder.
Yeah, the accoutrements, the assortments.
Y'all a bunch of tryhards.
I'm sorry. I have a cooking show. I need to make sure this is accurate.
Sure.
Listen, I got salt, I got pepper.
Yeah, I
Period.
have a salt. I have a pepper. I have salt and
If
pepper.
these other spices are so good, why don't they got little packets of them at the McDonald's?
Listen here, bitch. That's not how this.
Yeah, are we gonna have a fucking Wisconsin versus Illinois thing again?
Oh, bring it on!
Oh boy.
Listen, I'm just saying, if they thought their state was so good, they would stop coming up here for vacation.
Oh shit.
Motherfucker. He's got me there, honestly. I
Got me
don't know how
there!
to-
Look, an Illinois boy! Where's he going for vacay? It's not his own fucking state. It's
Yeah, our
mine.
state.
Clogging up my roads, driving
besides-
a bunch of fucking bastards, drinking spotted cow, 'cause that's what you do up in old fucking backwoods Wisconsin, isn't it, Quinn?
This got really personal.
I need a Wisconsin and an Illinois in Jacques so that way these two can have duke it out.
The thing is, he said, None of it was inaccurate because we go up to Wisconsin for vacation. We grab Spotted Cow an hour away from our homes at the border to go drink this shit. We go up there for the cheese curds. We go up there for the Mars Cheese Castle. And Chicago
The cheese castle? Okay, I'm marking that on the list.
There is a cheese castle up in Wisconsin.
Featured in Danny Phantom.
Oh my
God.
The bad guy Vlad or whatever his name was.
Yeah,
lived
no,
there.
it was one of the and also one of the guys who was the main villain in Danny Phantom was a Packers fan too.
It was the
and
same guy.
Episode. Yeah, it was the episode where he was like showing.
Guy.
Yes, and he was talking about like the fucking thing where like the Packers won the first Super Bowl, but that was when it was first called the Super Bowl.
Oh,
we went on a real riot before anyone else knew how to play the sport. And then everyone else figured out and started shitting on us. But no, see, I know that this about Quinn without him even telling me, just because he is someone from Illinois. This is how it works. This is the cycle. We're all here. It's not a secret. We're all here. Like, Spotted Cow's not even that popular among Wisconsinites. It's much more of an Illinois thing.
No, I know. I know.
They love Spotted Cow.
Here's the thing. I know Illinois people love Spotted Cow because it's like a novelty because they don't ship it out of fucking state. So it's the thrill of going up there and getting it and then coming back and going. It's like it's perceived value at this point. It's like, oh yeah, no, it's really good because we went up there. We went up an hour and a half into Milwaukee or fucking Kenosha to get this shit, and then drove back.
The real crazy up north there. Oh, all the way up in Kenosha. Don't you know? Wow, how can you even find a store?
No,
There's
I'll let
nothing
you
but
know.
wilderness up there.
No, shut the fuck up. I went to college in Kenosha. It is literally a mile or two from the Illinois border, and people go, "Yeah, I went to Wisconsin to get this shit." I'm like, you barely went through the surface.
I know. That's what they always do that. They're like, "Woo, oh boy, Wisconsin's so crazy."
So this is now the Illinois Wisconsin podcast.
Milwaukee. It's like Milwaukee is basically part of Illinois. I don't know why you even bother it. They only go exactly there, or they go to Door County, and that doesn't count as Wisconsin either because no one lives there except for retirees.
Yes, exactly. Thank you. Someone understands. Like, I'm an Illinois dude. I fucking grew up here. I know this shit because I've been up there. I've been down there. I've done all the. I know all this shit, man. I'm brother in arms at this point, Illinois, Wisconsinite. But I know. I get it. I know. I fucking know because I've traveled and I get the subtleties and everything that's stupid about Illinois and everything that's stupid about Wisconsin. And just thank God we have pizza down here. That's fucking deep.
I'm going to say the title of this episode is going to be Fencer's Back, featuring the Wisconsin Illinois podcast.
No, it's just very funny to make fun of it. It's like, cause like, it's what 90% of the Illinois people are like. Oh, I went to Wisconsin. Dude. Like, where'd you go? Door County, I bet. And then they're acting like they know anything about the rest of the state. It's like, well, guess what? The rest of us don't have oileries everywhere. Or cherry fucking farms.
They don't know shit, and it's so stupid. I'm like,
shit.
I feel embarrassed for the people that go up there and go, yeah, we do this, and I'm just like, you're an idiot. Like, you say, oh, I've experienced Wisconsin. You went to Wisconsin Dells. You were in like the fucking Puerto Vallarta resort.
Wisconsin Dells. Yes. The true Wisconsin experience, baby.
That's how stupid it is. It's like, oh, everything's water parks, everything's down here at beaches. Like, yeah, you went to the fucking like, Mexico equivalent of like Puerto Vallarta and like Cancun. That's what Wisconsin Dells is.
The rest of us go to Wisconsin Dells too for vacations.
Oh, and God forbid you stop off at the weed stop and take a fucking picture of the goddamn sign. I swear to God, every one of my friends have done that fucking shit.
Anyways, what were we talking about? I spaced out for a second.
Yeah, back to the story.
Everybody had a fucking hallucination just now.
Everyone. I swear to God, if me and Josh ever like just go to a bar together, we'll have like 4 hours of just us bullshitting about it.
Just fucked. Oh,
imagine Josh going to a convention, dude.
Hey, but you can't just say that.
It's my channel. I make the rules.
Okay, sorry. We went on a
Talk about
fucking
Wisconsin
tangent
as
here.
long as we want on your channel.
You had two people that get it go at it with just everything that was wrong.
I'm sorry. It looks like Victor in chat covered my back when someone asked what spodka was. Yes, it is a type of alcohol. It's a classic, except
Classic.
not really.
It's classic. It's decent, but it's not everything. Like it's the novelty. But it is a good beer. It is a good beer. I will give it that.
It's fine. Yeah, it's fine.
It's not the best. I've had way better brews up in Wisconsin from small breweries and microbreweries and that stuff. But it's kind of like, I don't want to say it's like the quintessential thing that Illinois people have to go up and try, but it kind of is, and it's really stupid. I mean, fucking hell. No, fucking hell. Like, even the Chicago Cubs went up to us when they played the Milwaukee Brewers. They came back and they had like 40 cases of spotted cow under the bus in the storage areas that they snuck back.
It's just really funny because it's like I said, it's not common to drink that much up here. Like, you'll see it, but no more than any other beer. It feels infinitely more popular with people outside of Wisconsin than people in Wisconsin.
Again, because
the
they
rest
don't
of us
deal
like,
it out.
new glares, whatever.
It's the novelty because they don't sell it outside of the thing. All right, Ava's saying help, so we should probably stop this conversation and get back to the main story.
Oh, do you now? Do you now?
How that bad?
Listen, that
Sorry.
was content.
Have you
I
not
don't care what
noticed the
anyone
big
says.
fucking text I posted over the map here?
No,
Help,
I
I'm
didn't
trapped
know.
in the Wisconsin Illinois podcast.
Like I said, the title is going to be Finster getting Finster's groove back, featuring the Wisconsin Illinois podcast.
I'm sorry. I don't see. Oh, there it is. I had to zoom out.
Mm-hmm.
Ah.
I see it.
I see it.
There we go. All right. Well, it's 1 o'clock. Joshua, you need to leave, right?
I do.
You
Okay.
need to leave.
Well,
right now.
Josh Requiem's
Well,
fucking
mostly
make
because
out for like 10
he's
straight
got
minutes.
tax.
Jesus Christ.
He's got tax season stuff to worry about. So I think we're gonna wrap it up here, and we'll have our fun little combat next session, and then we'll have a level up, and then on to the next area. So before we do that, let's go on and ask around where we can find everyone. Starting at the top of the order, Big Dick Jeff.
Hi, I'm Soups. You can find me on Twitter at SuperNinja5506 or follow the channel on Twitter at Studio Magica. No, you didn't hear that first part. There is also the YouTube channel Studio Magica. I've got a video going up tomorrow featuring Ezzy. It was I think the funniest episode of Phasmophobia I've edited yet.
Yeah, the Phasmophobia and the Uno episodes that I've been on were some of the best shit.
The fucking,
So good.
The Uno episode that's going up next week is fucking miserable.
It's 45 minutes for one match. One match did 45 minutes.
Can I say one thing? If you ever want to play Phasmophobia, let me know because I have the VR headset.
Oh, you
Already-
bought it now.
Ah.
Ooh, we have a new victim.
I have not played Phasmophobia. I've had it for like.
We
a
have a
month.
victim. Dude.
Oh, here we go. Another one to add to the pile.
Babe, you get to draw new art.
Well, they usually do it on Mondays, so if that's ever possible.
Oh fuck, that's a.
Well, they
no,
usually
it's
end right when I start.
Yeah. So you could usually hop on if you want.
Anyway, yeah, that's Studio Magica on YouTube and Twitch. Stream 5 nights a week. This weekend I might be finishing Yakuza Like a Dragon.
Mhm.
We'll see. I've only got like one area left of the game essentially, so I'm gonna try.
That'll be good. Next up, we have... I'll save Ava for last. Next, we have Boko. Where can we find you?
You can find me on twitter.com at BokoEC. You can also find me in twitch.tv/thedarkboko. We just finished our Pokemon Nuzlocke randomized. That was cool. We beat Elite Four and Tagisuk, the rival. Next Saturday, we're gonna be doing a tabletop game with some people here. The guests haven't responded to my requests yet.
Yeah, guests.
but we're gonna be playing 13th Age, which is a D20 system based off D&D 3.5 and Pathfinder. It's that's gonna be fun. I've been looking forward to it for several months. Josh is playing a Chaos Wizard. That's the only thing we have nailed down so far.
Alrighty.
They have explosive frogs.
Joshua, where can we find you?
Hey, what's up, everybody? You can find me on Twitter at #1PackersFan _cheesehead. You can follow the podcast on fucking, I don't know,
Spotify.
Caesar.
The Wisconsin Illinois podcast featuring Requiem's VA and American _Josh.
No, but actually, if you actually want to follow me on Twitter, I wouldn't recommend it because I don't tweet, but I am on Twitter at American _Josh. More importantly, you should just follow the Studio Magica stuff that Steven talked about, because I'm on there. I'll be on there less for the next month or two because of taxes, but I try. I try.
You try.
You did the best.
Do try. Try all the time in this institution.
Alright, and then Requiems, where can we find you?
Hey, yeah, you can find me on Twitter at Monsters of the Midway. Also, Deep Dish is not a casserole on Twitter.
Jesus Christ.
This fucking Wisconsin Illinois bullshit. We are not to. If you want to talk more about Wisconsin Illinois, you roll new characters and have them based in it.
Oh my God! Please, can I
That new
play
campaign.
from someone from way up north by the UP border? I want someone from like the real Iron Mountain area. Maybe, you know. It can be on the border of Minnesota too. I'm not so picky. Sort of up in the Superior area. You know?
Sure, we can work.
Someone who's a real, you know, is a real whippersnapper of a guy. He's walking around talking about the stop and go lights. Oh, and don't get him started on brat days. Let me tell you this: if you fry a brat and you serve that to me on a hot dog bun, I am going to kick your keister. I will, because everyone knows that you got to put that on a hard roll. You got to put that on, you know, maybe a Sheboygan hard roll if we're getting frisky. You better be offering me sauerkraut. You give me Heinz. Why? I just don't know what I might do. I'm a God-fearing man, I am, but sometimes the Lord help me. I just.
Jesus Christ.
Josh, you're not my new best friend, man.
There's a reason why I always say Josh is the funniest person in the Studio Magica.
He is. Like, fucking. I've heard the accent, I've heard the argument, everything you said is so fucking accurate for several people I know.
Oh my God. Okay. Requiems, where can we actually find you, please?
Find me at Requiem's VA on Twitter and Twitch.
And we can find you over at the Schmuck Squad on which days for cooking streams?
Wednesdays at 6:30 p.m. Central, 7:30 Eastern for cooking stream.
He wasn't drunk, he was Wisconsin.
Same thing, really.
Ava, where can we find you, honey?
Wisconsin.
I'm allowed to say that. I'm from Wisconsin.
Ava, please. Ava.
Check out this dinosaur chair I found.
Hold on.
Yeah, are you good?
Let me open it up and then bring it to the screen here. Yep.
Happy little lad.
My
Look
face
at
hurts a lot.
look at this, y'all.
Fucking hurt, man.
Look at this happy little lad.
That's a happy little lad right there. Anything you
home.
want to plug, Ava?
Kick up your feet on him. He likes it. Look at that $1 million smile.
That's $1 million smile right there. You can find Ava typically online at Twitter at voice actor Ava. You can find them on here on the Numbskulls channel, doing some Overlord and some Attack on Titan. And you can find me over on YouTube and on Twitter at Ezekieru. That's Ezekieru. And you can find me typically here playing some fucking Pathfinder with the Wisconsin Illinois podcast.
That's
over
right. That's
on
dang straight.
over on
Hey, no,
Now,
Chicago, you gotta have a few things right with you.
I do.
Oh
I do
my
have
God.
some.
Oh, could you
Hold on,
imagine
hold
if we had a
on.
whole podcast in those
Oh
two
my-
characters?
Alrighty.
How you doing? Hey, yeah.
Now-
By the way, if you're in the South Side, you got to go to Gino's East, and then you go to Illuminati's after that one. Because one has better pizza. Then you get the butter crust over Illuminati's. You can't fucking beat that shit.
Now, chat. I do have some unfortunate news for you all. You see,
Podcast is
I
canceled.
did implement a no talking rule, and many of you have been talking this entire stream.
Oh,
I
no.
will go through and ban you all from the channel. I'm sorry to say, but
Hey, but no, I-
But before you
Stream.
banned, could you please donate to the GoFundMe? We're at the
mean, you
remaining
could do
$490 to try to finish that up.
Out of here,
I
but
might
can
not ban you as fast if you do that.
If you do that, that will be. Oh, no, it's supposed to be Chicagan.
I'm sorry, Chicago?
Chicagan.
Who's the first? to speak?
Chicagan.
Oh my god.
Flame loud. You're the first to go once I
Oh
get
my
over
god.
to once I get over to this.
But anyways, that's gonna be it for us today. We'll catch you next week for the as they finally, hopefully, maybe, possibly leave Pebble Step to go and find their way down to Hollow Mill in the next session of Dumbskulls. Have a great
It's very
night.
hard to think that me inventing 3-on-3 basketball in this world wouldn't be the dumbest thing that happened on this stream.
Yeah, right. Oh my. To a
Wait, shit.
Wait.
I was hoping to end on
Did
that.
you
It would've been
wait? Hold
clever.
on. You switched
No, we
it to
always
the.
have to have an awkward cut. That's.
I didn't
that's the
switch it to the
rules.
Streamlab. Fucking YouTube didn't save the last actual thing, so the GoFundMe it wasn't linked. God fucking damn it.
Hold on.
Oh.
Did we get? I don't think I got any emails saying
All right, good.
that there was any donations.
1 minute, chat. Hold on.
Yeah, we're gonna stay live for just a smidge longer to deal with that. If there's gonna be any last minute donations.
Yeah, so if you come to Chicago, if you
Chat, don't donate yet. Don't donate yet, chat. I implore you. I'll give you a link to donate to. Hold on.
I implore you to reconsider.
No,
I
I've
am-
never been down to the big city. It scares me a little bit. You know,
Oh,
I'm more up
no.
here where they got the trees and the deer.
I do
You know,
feel like this
you
is
always
important
see those
to
deer,
state that
except
the
for
majority
during
of the people
hunting
here are
season. Am I
Midwestern.
right? When you go out to the deer camp, and you
that's
just
fair, that's
can't
fair.
see any of them there. They're always walking around the roads acting like they own the place.
Yeah, I know. I know what you're talking about, but you gotta come down here a few times. You gotta go to the Italian Village. Always a staple. Gotta get the pizza. Also, go see the Bean. Don't know why. Rub it. It's just kind of Chicago. Go if you have a chance during the season. Go see the Bears because that's it's something you gotta do. Something you
Oh
gotta do.
no,
Now, chat.
I don't like those bears over there. I think the bears still suck, if you know what I'm saying. As the old adage
Oh, wait,
goes.
hold on. Chat. Hold on. Chat. I do have an update on the Overlord situation. So YouTube got back to me on Twitter, right? And they were like, hey, sorry that you can't actually send a counter notification, despite the fact that our site was the one that rejected it, not the copyright holder. Very cool, YouTube. Great. Awesome. They gave me an email that I can go to and I can send. Sent them an email. They said, hey, we'll get it to you. We'll get back to you by the end of the day. And I was like, great. It's been 2 days now.
Yeah.
Chat,
Sounds like you two.
I'm gonna be honest. I fucking hate this website. And I think every single person who's watching this should know I fucking hate this site.
Yeah.
I really
And then we
love
get banned for
I
hate
really
speech.
love uploading to a platform that doesn't want my content. It's very cool. It's very cool, YouTube.
Very cool,
awesome.
YouTube. Very cool. I guess while we're waiting on whatever donation's going to come in, let me check out my Dogecoin real quick to see how bit more.
The fuck
Mine's
up.
actually doing pretty good.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
it's
mute
at
him.
7 cents.
Wow, 7 whole cents, baby.
I bought it at 3 cents, baby. I doubled my profits.
Yo,
No,
stop.
Ezzy, I will tell you the struggle I had to go through. I tried 5 websites to get into Dogecoin like 2 weeks ago, and none of them went through. Like during the whole thing that was happening, like one said that the country I was using, the United States, is currently banned from making new accounts to buy Dogecoin.
I would also.
So I contacted Pyro, who had an account. I'm like, dude, can you like buy me $30 of Dogecoin? He's like, I gotcha.
Appreciate my joke, Ava.
What joke?
What?
It's Mewtwo.
It's me too.
It's me too.
It's very funny.
I don't get it.
I was asking you Mewtwo.
It's very funny.
Thank you.
It's a very funny joke. I laughed on the inside.
Or something.
The laughter was withheld because
Soups, I appreciate.
Victor donated $90, so we're at
Jesus
1,700.
Christ.
Jesus
So
Christ,
we're
Victor.
400 away. So Victor, before we leave, if you want to give out hero villain points, say so now before we
That's a
leave.
really nice
Clearly-
fella over there.
clearly Victor bought GameStop stock before.
Now, chat, I have some very, very unfortunate news. There might come a time where I just have to throw in the towel and tell everyone, hey, Overlord 1 not coming back. I'm looking into other sites to re-upload it and move a lot of our stuff over there. It won't be the primary thing. However,
Hero points, fight for them. That's 90 hero points. What's 90 divided by 5?
I don't know. Figure
40?
it out, forehead.
You're the
Let's see,
forehead.
That'd be 45,
18.
I think. Oh,
45
yeah,
divided by
yeah.
what the
Sorry.
fuck?
don't
What's
worry about it.
happening?
No, that is.
This is why you're
That's
not the
correct.
accountant.
I googled it. He's right. It is 18.
Googled it.
18,
Anyway.
yes. 45, no.
No, where am I getting 45 from? It's from
Yeah,
somewhere.
Divide it by 2.
Everyone-
I don't know.
everyone-
I don't know why you divided it by 2, but that's what you
Everyone gets
I don't know.
18 hero points.
Hell yeah.
Now, chat,
gonna log back
I
in.
do want to say this. There might come a time where
I'm not strong enough.
YouTube becomes the secondary to our upload schedule, which means I'm probably gonna upload shit to whatever the fuck is working out for us,
Pornhub.
and then like a month later, I upload it to YouTube. So if you want to,
Because that's how long it's gonna take to clear.
Yeah, that's about.
We're gonna
it,
be in the
really.
schmuck situation of uploading it to Patreon and then
dude,
waiting for it
it's-
to clear.
You don't know how bad it actually is. Like,
Bro, I was there.
Yeah, that's what happens when you try to make two fucking videos.
The thing is,
it is such a clusterfuck.
you can't even upload to Patreon. You have to have an external hosting website.
Well, yeah, which usually is like a Google Drive or some shit.
Yeah, I've tried that. My videos didn't embed, so I just used an unlisted YouTube video. But I also don't have to fight copyright anymore.
Yeah, you're not popular enough.
No, because I don't make abridged content anymore.
Victor,
That's valid.
if I listen, then I'm on Patreon. Will that be affected? No, because I usually upload Google Drive links. However, what's going to happen is Twitch is 100% no.
No, because they
Fuck
changed
Yeah.
how they do
Yeah,
in audio.
Twitch really doesn't
yeah.
like copyrighted material on their shit now.
Okay, look, chat. If you think YouTube's bad with copyright, fucking Twitch is the devil.
Yeah.
You need to understand.
And like
So
Daily
we gotta
Emotion is
find-
dead, VidMe is dead, like
Yeah,
a whole
we-
bunch of shit is
We
dead.
Vimeo
gotta find
exists,
some
but you have to get
other
like a
shit.
paying plan to even put stuff on there.
Yeah, fuck that. I'm not doing
Yeah.
that. That's too much dedication. I gotta find some place that's like not shady, but it's accessible and it's easy to find.
Victor, as far as I know, I don't think.
Or
Patreon's
honestly,
on-
just make a burner, like make a burner email, and then just make an alt account with it unlisted, and then have that as the source. And if it gets taken down, just keep making burners.
Might as well. Fuck it.
What are they gonna do? Bang your IP?
What could they possibly do? Sue me for thousands of dollars?
Sue me, my said.
tens of thousands actually.
It's not even politics. It's just stupid shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, like the copyright thing that's going on with YouTube and Twitch and all this other shit.
Odyssey, is that a video
It's so-
platform?
I
It's a site?
don't
Okay,
know.
hold
I would
on.
have to look at it.
What
Oh,
about
hell yeah,
Mixer?
let's go on
Ah,
Mixer.
yeah, brother.
Hell yeah,
Remember
brother.
They
when
got taken over by
millions of
Facebook
dollars
Gaming.
to-
Yo,
Yeah,
why aren't we on
remember when
Facebook
they-
Gaming right now?
Yo,
We're
hold
gaming.
up. Facebook. That's the answer.
No,
No, it is
All right,
not.
chat.
no.
Chat,
What we
in
need to
order
do
to
is
watch-
upload
hold
it
on.
into. We need to
Chat.
upload it onto Twitter in 2-minute pieces.
Chat. In
You know,
order,
I'm pretty sure we can put the video inside of an Excel spreadsheet if we really try.
Chat.
That way, we could share it via
Chat.
Microsoft Teams.
No,
No,
chat.
no.
Actually, that wouldn't work either because I had a tweet taken down for copyright that I
Chat.
think was from when people were doing those like Smash videos with the thing that didn't have music. Pretty
Chat,
sure
I
I
need
had
you to
like 5
understand.
of those taken down at once, like a month ago.
Chat. I need you to understand something, right? You can watch Overlord 3, but in order to watch it, you're gonna have to go to Facebook. And what that means is you will have your IP address, your credit card, your social security, all leaked. But you get to watch the new episode. Listen, it's worth it. I promise. Listen.
Yeah, I would pay one
Listen.
identity for it.
And one identity for it.
Drops identity in the tray. One
Goodness.
Overlord video, please.
One
All right.
Josh for this, please.
I think we can wrap it up there. Thank you so much to Victor for the $90 donation. So we are 400 away from wrapping this up. Hopefully we can get this done by the end of the month. I will talk to you all later, and we'll catch you all next week for more Dumbskulls? Dumbskulls! That's the one.
There you go.
Yeah, boy.
Alrighty, chat.
Boy,
I'm gonna hit the button, and it's gonna cut off really
See
weird.
you later,
Really awkward.
alligator.
Really awkward.
I'm gonna
Motherfuckers.
just keep talking because I want.
Don't
Bye.
look
Don't.
under the bed.